Hello. I am your host, the Johnny B. Scott, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Warrior Bloom. Today is my birthday, and I am so excited about it. I woke up this morning, and I took my shower, and I sung a song over and over and over again as loud as I could. Jumped back out of the shower, jumped into bed with my husband and asked him, hey, where's my birthday gift? Now listen, I know he's gonna get me a gift. And that's not what's really important. That's not why I was excited, because I know him and he's gonna take care of me, right? Right. But why I am so excited, I'm excited for life. I'm excited because I am still here. I am still breathing. I am still living my dreams. But there was a major decision that had to take place before I came into this world. Here's what my father told me. Hey, Dad.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the reason you and Mom weren't supposed to have kids? What did the doctors tell you guys?
That it wouldn't be healthy. It wouldn't be healthy to have anymore. And I told the doctor, you ain't God.
That's right.
You got to be in a place that know what God can do.
Yes.
Then he went on down, and later on, the doctor said the same thing, and I stopped there. The doctor said, you can't have no more. So I said, uh-oh. But we did.
Yes.
So God is in the place. He's in the thing.
Yes. Oh, yes. You see, my parents told me after their third child, the doctors told them not to have any more children, because if they had more children, the children wouldn't be healthy. But they decided to have children anyway. Now let's think about that for a minute. Here it is. You have a professional, a doctor telling you, listen, don't have any more kids. If you have kids, then those kids aren't going to be healthy. And those parents saying, you know what? No, we're going to have these children. My parents decided to believe what God said over what the doctors said. Now, that's a valid point I like to bring up. Whenever God tells you something, and whenever God make you a promise, it doesn't matter who says the opposite of that promise. Do not listen to them. I know that's hard, right? When you have a professional telling you something versus what God says. I'm just so glad that my parents chose to believe God. And here it is, 7 kids later, and we're all healthy and thriving. All of us. So I am so grateful for that. And then I was reminded of this scripture. And the scripture is Jeremiah 1:5. And it says, before I shaped you in the womb, I knew all about you. Before you saw the light of day, I had holy plans for you. So that showed me that my Creator knew who I was before I was even thought of by my parents. Before I entered the womb of my mother, my Creator knew who I was. He knew me. And then that brought on the point of there must be purpose for my life. If the doctors said, don't have this kid, don't have these children, don't do it. But God says, yes, have them. And my parents decided to have me, and the enemy tried to take me out before I entered my mother's womb. There must be great purpose to my life. I began to reflect on that today. I did. And then I went throughout my life thinking about all the other death words that I heard, not necessarily from people, but from thoughts, from maybe seeds being planted, or maybe something someone said and that seed was planted in me. I even remember when I became pregnant with my first child. I was 15 when I became pregnant. And I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I am going to be a 15-year-old mother, a teenage mom. There can't be life after this. So I went back to thinking about all the suicidal thoughts I had of not wanting to live this life. And then I realized, that wasn't a plan of God. That I was supposed to be here and my children are supposed to be here. And now I'm a grandmother. So now I have a grandchild that's here. But what if I would have listened to those thoughts? What if I would have listened to the negative things when I became pregnant? What if I really would have taken them in and decided to off myself? And you know what I mean by off myself. I'm just glad that I decided to choose life, because there is purpose for my life. And there's purpose for your life too. So I don't know if any of you ever felt like, why am I here? Or maybe I should just off myself, or there's nothing here for me, or I don't have anything to do here. There's no purpose. Listen, if you are here and you're listening to this, there is purpose for your life. So yeah, I realized that the enemy was trying to take me out before birth. And then again, as a teenager. And then even as an adult, I had thoughts of, what is there to look forward to? But there is so much more to look forward to. As I said in the last episode, I wasn't always excited about my birthdays because I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be at in life. But now, I must say this has been the happiest birthday I've had since I was 16 years old. I decided to choose life. I'm glad that my mother and father decided to choose life as well for their children. So, as I end this podcast, I just want to remind you there is a purpose for your life. Do not listen to anyone that said anything negative about you. Even if you have negative thoughts, turn to your Creator and only believe what your Creator says about you. And live life. Don't just live, thrive. Thrive on this life. There's a great plan for you. There is a purpose for your life. And I am happy about it. And I am excited for your life and for mine. So, until next time, I am your host, the Janique B. Scott. Talk to you soon.